Hello everyone, welcome back to Study with RK. Today is going to be another guest lecture session. We are back with new concept. Before starting session, click on below subscribe button. Hope you are taking regular updates of our previous videos. In this session, I will share some basic concept of spectroscopy. So, what is spectroscopy? In simpler terms, spectroscopy is the branch of science which deals with the study of electromagnetic radiation and matter interaction. It includes two words, first matter and second one is electromagnetic radiation. We all know what is called matter. Now, what is electromagnetic radiation? Friends, don't you think electromagnetic radiation is too long term to use all the time? So in short, we called it EMR. E for electro, M for magnetic and R for radiation. EMR is radiant energy that displays the property of both particles and waves. We are familiar with many electromagnetic radiation like UV light, X-ray, gamma rays, etc. There are different types of electromagnetic waves that make up the electromagnetic spectrum, in short EMS. EMS is the arrangement of different type of radiation in increasing order of wavelength and decreasing order of frequency. Let's see how electromagnetic spectrum looks like. Here we can see 7 different types of EMR in increasing order of wavelength. Let's understand all these 7 radiation one by one. First one is gamma rays, which has lowest wavelength and highest energy. They are emitted from nuclei of some radioactive elements, and because of their high energy, it can severely damage biological organisms. Let's move to the second one, which is X-ray. Because of their lower energy than gamma rays, they are less harmful, but high doses of X-rays can also be harmful. We all are familiar with UV light as it is responsible for sunburn. Its repeated exposure leading to skin cancer by damaging DNA molecules in skin cells. Next one is visible light. It is the wavelength that are visible to most human eyes. The fifth one is infrared radiation, which is invisible to human eyes. It means we cannot see it by our eyes, but we can feel it as heat. Now, sixth one is microwaves. It have a range of application including communication, radar and perhaps best known by most people, cooking. Last one is radio waves. It has lowest energy and highest wavelength. Radio waves are also used in NMR spectroscopy and in magnetic resonance imaging, which is called MRI. Let's see the components of electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation has two components, an electric field and a magnetic field, which are in planes at right angles to each other. A given point in space experiences a periodic disturbance in electric and magnetic fields as the wave passes by. A key difference between electromagnetic waves and other types of waves like sound waves, water waves and seismic waves, which exist only by virtue of the medium in which they move. It means all these waves require a medium to travel, where electromagnetic wave can travel through vacuum. Now we understand general terminology which used for EMR. First one is wavelength. Wavelength is the distance between two adjacent maxima or minima of the wave. We symbolize wavelength as lambda. SI unit of wavelength is meter, but we frequently use nanometer. Second one is frequency. Frequency is the number of waves that passes from a point per second. We symbolize frequency by nu. The SI unit of frequency is second inverse, or it is called hertz. Third one is wave number. Wave number is the total number of waves present in 1 centimeter area. Wave number is the reciprocal of wavelength. We symbolize wave number as nu bar. The SI unit of wave number is centimeter inverse, or Kaiser. The relation of wavelength and frequency is given as c is equal to lambda into nu, where c is the velocity of light and its value is 2.998 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Light is quantized and can also be treated as particle. A particle of electromagnetic radiation is called a photon. The energy of photon is given by E is equal to h nu, where h is Planck's constant and its value is 6.626 into 10 raised to minus 34 joule into second. Now we have two equations. First one is E is equal to h into nu, and second one is c is equal to lambda into nu. From these both equations we can derive E is equal to hc upon lambda or hc nu bar, as we know that 1 upon lambda is equal to nu bar. And from above equation we can say that energy of the photon or wave is directly proportional to frequency, and energy of the photon or wave is inversely proportional to the wavelength. The SI unit of energy is joule. Thank you everyone. Here it's glimpse of spectroscopy. Hope you all like this video. Do like and share, and also subscribe Study with RK for regular updates and notification.